How do you ride a bike around the perimeter of Rocky Mountain National Park? Amos Patrick, a certified Estes Park fella, answered that question with the bar crawl route, 260 miles to go around the entire perimeter from Estes Park to Estes Park. 160 of that is gravel and Forest Service roads, 40 is road, 40 is single track trail in various conditions. The catch of it all is that Estes Park is pretty hard to get out of to the north, and that leaves us with Donner Pass, the heart of the Cameron Peak fire. Nobody goes up there. That place burned in a inferno in 2020, and that area is truly no man's land. So our mission is to scout the first 140, have an adventure out of our front door, and see what awaits us in the great beyond.
All right. That one.
All right, here we are, bar crawl route. We just finished Miller Fork Trail. We're at the junction of Donner Pass and Miller Fork. Trail report, actually a lot of work has been done on Miller Fork. That was like complete destruction the last time I did it a few years ago, and now it is at least hikeable and somewhat bikeable, which is fantastic. But we're about to head into the great wild open of Donner Pass Trail, and who knows what we're gonna find up there. It's gonna be something.
Made it.
All right, here we are. We're in the middle of Donner Pass Trail, and you can see we got some beautiful cascading waterfalls behind us. It's pretty burly out here, I ain't gonna lie. There ain't much riding, there's a lot of pushing. It's a burned out hellscape, kind of feels like you're in Mordor, and maybe we're gonna go into the mines of Moria next or something. It's pretty wild out here, let me tell you, pretty remote. I don't think many people come up here, but here we are with our big 50-pound, 60-pound bikes, whatever these things are, and we're making it happen.
This is the bar crawl.
Yep. This is the trail.
All right.
Okay. Where are we?
We are at the top of Donner Pass, and we just came up the absolute carnage that I wouldn't even really call, I mean, I don't know if I'd call that a trail. It's
No,
like,
I wouldn't use the word
I
trail.
think it was a trail, and now it's just like try to get through the area whatever way you can. Utter destruction of a forest in every way possible, and this is like a burned out hellscape. There's like,
You can see.
it's actually green now. Last time I was here, I don't remember there being green up here at all. And it's cool to see it coming back after the fire came through here so hot. If you come over here, this is actually used to be the trail sign. Used to be right here.
Oh, it melted.
And this is what's left of it. This is like one of those fiberglass trail signs, and it just like
Melted.
shows you how hot things were when the fire came through here. It was just an absolute furnace. But shout out to the, what's the name of the mountain bike club?
Too
here?
tired to remember.
I'm too tired to remember, but they did some work on this side of Donner Pass, and I hear that it's better.
Morning of day 2.
Yeah.
What do you got?
We had just a very pleasant campsite until about, what time this morning?
About 5:45.
5:45. We had some extremely angry squirrels. I think they were just mad we were sleeping in our tents is all I can
Yeah, this is
figure.
their grotto. That's
Yeah,
what we learned.
Yeah. But I will say that trail coming down off of Donner just kept getting better and better and better. It is so pleasant, such a fun ride down. It was just all bermed out and fully rebuilt, and wow, what a dream.
Even on the
trail that
donkey, it was mostly rideable.
Even on the donkey, yeah. But if you got a single or a hardtail or any kind of mountain bike, wow, super fun.
Not so bad so far.
All right, here we are in the Red Feather Lakes district. We just came out of Rustic, a heinous climb. It's an absolute beatdown every time I've done it. I don't know why, but it is. We are seeking shelter. We had a little rainstorm here, but it looks like it's gonna blow over. So we're just gonna hang out under this tree, and then we're gonna be heading up Dead Man's Pass next.
Woo!
We're just gonna drop down, and we'll get some water down there,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna go do the climb.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay.
Tally-ho.
All right, here we are. We just came over what I believe is Kilpecker Pass, and we are in this magical Shangri-La area. This is like the most amazing babbling brook I think I've ever encountered. And we are gonna go up Dead Man's Pass coming up next. We were pinned down for a while with a rainstorm, got hailed on, but things really cleared up, and the sun came out, and it felt great. It felt great. Things are dried out now, and we just stocked up with some mountain fresh water. A little pro tip, wash your socks off in the river, stick them on the back of your pack, let them dry off in the sun while you ride. Be clean for tomorrow. Top of Dead Man's Pass. Absolutely pleasant climb up that 4.2 miles. Pretty mellow. We're not gonna linger up here. We got some storms rolling in. We can hear thunder. We're at like 10,200, so we're gonna drop down and we're gonna get low because we might get rained on again.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. made it to camp. It was a big day. We didn't go that many miles, but that's just how it works out here. Somehow the math doesn't math. But we're in the middle of nowhere. This was a burn area. I think this was Cameron Peak fire. And it's pretty desperate. This road is closed, so there's no cars on it or anything. And so we're very far from the nearest anything. We did find a little trickle of water out here, which there's virtually no water on this stretch, so this is it. And I think the gravel riding there, we got rained on most of the end of the day, but it was not that bad, and it was just beautiful, beautiful riding on that gravel back there. Just big vistas. You can see, we can see the mountains with snow on them still back there. This is kind of River Doney, but you were riding your gravel bike most of it. And I was ripping it on my light travel full suspension. Yeah, that's definitely the move. If you can get a hardtail with 120 mil or full suspension with 100 front and back, I mean, it's pretty optimal. But it was a good day. Good day. We are at Chambers Lake. We just came through this zone. I don't know what to call the zone. It's amazing. From Dead Man's Pass, kind of through this wild road that is close to vehicles, but somehow maintained with no downed trees on it. And it's pretty rocky, pretty stony, but it's kind of ripper. It's like pretty fun.
It is. It did kill my bike.
Yes. Tell them what happened.
There is a beautiful prairie meadow you ride through. It's like hip-high grass. And I hit something in there and launched me off my bike and broke my electronic shifter. So she's currently a single speed, which is really not ideal for this. The all-carbon trail donkey has broken a lot of things on this trip, and that one might be the one that does her in.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
You're in about the right gear to climb up Cameron Pass, which is what we are at. We're right at the base, well, we're going to climb up Cameron Pass.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
All right, so we are back in the backyard in Estes. A bit of an anticlimactic end, but like I said in the last update, my rear derailleur broke on me. I was down to a single speed, and this bike was already massively underbiked, and we just decided to call it in Gould, about 109 miles in, 30 miles short of Grand Lake. But we did get to experience what we were after, which was the Cameron Peak burn. Most of it is very rideable. The great exception to that is Donner Pass. 6 miles of, it's hard to describe what you experience up there. It is a burn, destruction, and death on a level that it's tough for the brain to comprehend. It's just all you can see in every direction is destruction, and fire, and ash. And it's every step is agony over hundreds and thousands of downed trees. Truly a out of this world place. Every inch other than Donner Pass is really a beautiful, incredible route. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting. Stay tuned. This is video 1 of the bar crawl. This was just the first scouting mission of how we're going to tie this 260-mile, 8-day adventure together. So thank you again for being here. See you next time.